my God. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty!
Hello YouTube. Today we have another installment in the HDzero Mobula 6 video series I'm doing. Today I want us to look at my home built version. I had this one on the 75mm Mobula V3 frame and I took it off and I've put it on the Meteor 65 frame. This is running the Beta FPV Whoop board, the Express LRS version. This one I built from parts. I'm running the Happy Model EX0802 25,000 kV. I wanted to try these first because they're closer to the stock Mobula 6 because they are also the EX0802s. The difference is that the stock one's running 19,000 kV and this is 25,000 kV, and it makes a considerable difference. I'll probably be doing another video later, following up later, with these motors on it, the 0802 30,000 kV Red Rockets. So stay tuned for that. I'm also running the True RC SMO antenna on this instead of the stock, which is giving it a little bit more weight, as always, of a BT 2.0 connector. Let's get a weight on this. 24.7 and 24.3. It's a little bit heavier, a little bit beefier motor and a heavier antenna. And the cockroach frame weighs a little more than the stock Mobula frame. I know a lot of people have said that the Mobula 6 HDzero is too heavy to fly good inside, and I hope with this quad here to disprove a lot of that. Let's cut to some footage of this in flight, indoors and outdoors, and then we'll get back here for my final thoughts. Does this have as much power as my Mobula 6 with the Tinywhoop 27,000 kV motors on it? No, it doesn't quite have the power that that one does. But this is just 25,000 kV, but it's HD. It's a whole lot better, and I'm able to do the same kind of tricks that I am with my regular Mobulas. It has more power than a 75mm Mobula 6 on 1S. So my final thoughts. Let me talk a little bit about this flight controller. This is the BetaFPV Express LRS F4 V1.1. I'll put a link up on the screen. BetaFPV is known for sending out gear that just doesn't work and just doesn't fly. But the truth is so is Happy Model. As you can see here, I've got several Whoops. I have several Happy Models. I went through 3 Mobeetles. The first one that I got was dead out of the box. The second one died in the second or third flight, and the third one, the OSD just went out right in mid-flight. Happy Model is not known for having high quality control anymore, in my opinion, than BetaFPV is. That's why I recommend you buy from a reputable vendor. Like when I bought this, I knew that it was a BetaFPV product, but I also knew that Jessie would stand behind it. Immediately when you buy either a Happy Model or a BetaFPV flight controller, the first thing you should do is plug it in to Betaflight and check, make sure the gyro is working. I've probably had 4 or 5 Whoops over the years that I've gone to build and get a brand new flight controller that is dead right out of the package. That's why I'm not so much worried about quality control, because I buy from good reputable dealers. Jesse Perkins, the guys at Zotec at We Bleed FPV, Newbie Drone, Pyro Drone, RDQ, Defiance RC. These companies, if you have a problem, they'll make it right. I've had problems with Happy Model where Happy Model wanted to try to take care of my problem, and their response is usually something like, we'll send it back to China, or we'll send you this or that and you can resolder it back up. But if you've bought from a good seller, reputable dealer, then the whole thing of being weary of BetaFPV, I've flown this. As you can see, the ducts are all scratched up. You saw the flight footage. I'm not flying this any easier than I am my Mobula 6 analogs, and it's holding up just as good. So my final thoughts is this flies a lot better than the stock. The difference between the 19,000 kV motors and the 25,000 kV motors is very noticeable, and I expect to see even more of a difference when I put it on these Tinywhoop Danger Onesies Red Rocket 0802 30,000 kV motors. That's a video coming up. Also expect to see a shootout. I have ordered. I'll be doing a review between the standard Mobula 6, the BetaFPV Mobula 6, and the Mobula 6 HDzero Pro in the Meteor 65 frame. I also have coming the Moblite 7 75mm 1S with 1002 motors on it. There'll be an Ultimate HDzero shootout coming up on my channel. Stay tuned. So if you like the Mobula 6 and you want to be able to matty flip it, power loop it, fly it, acro, indoors, then I'm not recommending the BetaFPV board any more than I would recommend the Happy Model board. It's got plugs. You can change the motors. I think this thing is going to come to life when I put it on the 30,000 kV motors. Just buy it from a reputable shop, and if you have a problem, you can send it back. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this content, if you would, hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment below on what you like, what you dislike about HDzero Whoops, what you would like to see out of this channel. Thank you for watching. God bless, and remember, keep flying.